NCTV45, The Train, anytime on your time. Butts Flowers and Gifts offers top quality flower arrangements and gifts for any occasion. The pros at Butts Flowers and Gifts provide exceptional customer service, and each bouquet is hand arranged. Stop in and check out their wide selection of gift baskets and plants. They provide flower delivery service locally to Newcastle, Bessemer, Edinburgh, New Wilmington, West Pittsburgh, and across the nation. It's Butts Flowers at 120 East Washington Street in downtown Newcastle. Call 724-652-7727 or toll free 1-800-443-7726. InfoCision has been giving job seekers career opportunities for the past 30 years. 150 positions are needed to be filled as soon as possible, and many of them at the Newcastle location. InfoCision handles inbound and outbound customer service and sales calls for the nation's largest nonprofit and leading media and cell phone providers. Come join the InfoCision team that offers excellent benefits. You can call or stop in at 253 East Washington Street, Newcastle. InfoCision, the #1 call center company in the world.
Good morning, Newcastle, and welcome to Tuesday. Yes, the 12th of April, as we start approaching the middle of the month. This is NewsWatch, and today we're going to talk about the Athena Leadership Award, the YMCA, Sharon Regional, just to name a few, and we have a whole bunch of information here, including, you probably saw it already, a dance benefit. So hang in there, take a look. NewsWatch with news, sports, weather, and so much more is straight ahead. Make sure you get that first cup of coffee. And let's listen to these sponsors. We'll be right back.
Come dine with us, come dine today. If you could use some real good food, there's a place not far away. If you could use a drink or two, or a place to go and play, come to Gallo's Italian Villa today.
Daimio and Olson Law Group, where every client matters. Serving Newcastle, Elwood City, and Youngstown. Daimio and Olson handles criminal law, bankruptcy, civil matters, workers' compensation, personal injury, medical malpractice, divorce, wills, real estate, and many more legal issues. Call any one of their offices in Newcastle, Elwood City, or Youngstown with these phone numbers. Open Monday through Friday, 9 to 5. Daimio and Olson Law Group, where every client matters.
Welcome to Tuesday. Yes, this 19th of April, and quite a few things to keep track of today. The Athena Leadership Award celebration taking place at the Radisson, Park Radisson up there in West Middlesex. And as my monitor freezes again, we've been having a little time with it acting up. So you can't control what happens. And that's why it's totally a natural thing around here. But make sure that you keep that in mind today. Also today, April 19th, it's Paint and Sip at the Fractured Grape. That's on 115 Neshannock Avenue over there in New Wilmington. Tickets are $35. The event begins at 6. It includes wine supplies and 2 hours of instruction. You can call 724-901-1234 or visit thefracturedgrape.com. And as I recall them saying, space is kind of limited. April 19th is the Lawrence County Lightning Hockey Night at the Races at St. John's Hall. It's $10 per person. Doors open at 6. Races begin at 7. There's beer pop fun. Call 724-674-7426. And April 23rd, you've got a friend concert at Westminster College or auditorium. Yes, that takes place at 7:30. There's Carole King. There is James Taylor, songwriter Krista Mana, national recording artist Jonathan Birch, and a 24-piece orchestra. The cost is $33. Call 724-946-7345 and check it out. It looks like a great time. Now, speaking of a great time, let's take a look at these fine sponsors, and we'll be right back. The Beanery Depot and Deli. Coffee, made-to-order subs, snacks, and more. Meatball sandwiches, fresh and hot. Pepperoni rolls, fish sandwiches, chicken, milkshakes. The Beanery Deli. When you're hungry for something special, and it won't cost you a lot of beans.
It's the second annual Kimberly Scrim Hooks Memorial Scholarship Fund 5K Adult Race and Walk and Children's Obstacle Course at George Washington School Saturday, April 23rd. Registration at 7:30 a.m. and the 5K race walk begins at 9 and the obstacle course set to start at 9:45. Registration fee is $25 and includes a t-shirt, goodie bag, and refreshments. Medals will also be awarded. You can register online at runsignup.com. And if you have any questions, go to TROE@ncasd.com. Gentlemen, if you want to look your best with high-quality clothing, then I recommend Main Street Clothiers and Custom Tailors in downtown Newcastle. Mike Caggiano is the owner, and he and his staff have been in the business for decades, and they will always give you the right recommendations. They also carry Rondinelli tuxedos. That's Main Street Clothiers and Custom Tailors, 210 East Washington Street, downtown Newcastle. Call 724-652-3851.
Hello and welcome back. And it's time for camp. What kind of camp? Yes, Sharon Regional's Orthopedic Joint Camp. That's Wednesday the 13th from 6 to 7 at the Diagnostic Imaging Center, 2435 Garden Way. Yes, up there in Hermitage. And it's the first steps in getting relief to those achy joints. Call 800-451-5599 for more information. Also, Wednesday at Sharon Regional, it's a bariatric seminar from 11:30 to 1 and 6 to 7:30. This seminar will show you and discuss bariatrics with Ed Sharon, Sharon Regional's general surgical specialist. It's a 2425 Garden Way, Suite 101. It's free educational seminar. 724-981-4561 to get that information. Also, Sharon Regional has their School of Nursing open house. That is the 21st of April from 5 to 7. And the open house is a great way to explore that career if that's your choice. The School of Nursing, 740 East State Street in Sharon. Persons are invited to attend. Informational presentation on how to apply will be provided every 30 minutes from 5 to 5:30 and then from 6 to 6:30 at the School of Nursing. It's an accredited program, and they have a lot of options, including the Penn State Extension up there. Call 724-983-3865. Now, speaking of information, these sponsors have some information for you. We'll return with a whole bunch more right after this.
The Cedars Restaurant in Newcastle wants you to indulge in the food from their pleasing menu. The Cedars features Mediterranean, pub food, Middle Eastern cuisine, and so much more. They're open every day, 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. Call the Cedars on the east side at 827 Addis Street, Newcastle. 724-658-9543. That's 724-658-9543.
Hey, don't you just love the Durrells? Well, you can hear the Durrells, get some great food, and have lots of fun, dance the day away, and all to benefit a great cause. Yes, it benefits a 5-year-old who's been diagnosed with cancer, and we know how devastating that can be. This will help with medical and travel expenses. When is the benefit dance? Well, it is Sunday, May 22nd, and it's at the beautiful Cascade Park Dance Hall. Yeah, you know, you've been out there, you've had all those great memories, and right at Cascade Park, and music by the Durrells. From 5 to 9, it's BYOB, so feel free to bring your own beverages that you choose. Advance tickets are $15. Tickets are available at the door, and it includes a macaroni dinner, Chinese auction, a 50-50 drawing, and tickets donated by Whiting Roloff will be used. So a lot of great people are behind this benefit dance, and I hope you are. So mark your calendar, May 22nd. It's the Durrells at the beautiful Cascade Park Pavilion. Hope to see you there. Tuscany Square Restaurant, 3470 Wilmington Road, where old world charm meets today's modern conveniences. You'll enjoy their spacious, comfortable seating, their fresh ingredients that go into making every dish, whether it's pizza or that just right entree. Tuscany Square Restaurant, they're here to serve you. Call 724-654-3065. And let's start off with hockey. The Pens ended up catching fire at the end of the season, and they found themselves in the playoffs. They finished behind Washington, okay, to end the season, and the Flyers were ruining the Pens' party by clinching a playoff berth in the last games here. Now, the schedule and everything will be announced as the Pens get ready for the postseason. Now, the Battle and Bucks, well, after catching fire and absolutely destroying the Cardinals in a 3-game set, then they went on to take a look at the Reds. Where are they going from here? Well, as after that series with the Reds, they're going to be heading to take on the Detroit Tigers. And, you know, what can you say? The Bucks seem to be looking better than a lot of pre-season hype. Everything's young, so hang in there and definitely watch those Bucks. In high school girls softball this week, today, Central Valley will be taking on the Newcastle Red Hurricanes, and that will be home if they can get the game in with the weather. And the boys' baseball, well, as you know, it's been a rough sledding, and they're supposed to take on Blackhawk tomorrow. We'll have to see what happens as makeup games seem to be looming large. Also, track, the Canes, Hopewell, and Montour will be at Newcastle up at Taggart Stadium at 3:30. If you're traveling around the stadium, be careful, the youngsters will be out and about. Now, that was the Cedar Sports Corner. Let's take a quick time out, and we'll be right back. Peppers, mouth-watering fruit, fine dressings, apples, meats. This place looks so familiar. Everyone in Newcastle has to know about it. Yes, it reminds you of when you were growing up, right in downtown Newcastle. Look at those fine lunch meats and ethnic foods. Yes, it's Joseph's.
The Crane Room is a restaurant. The Crane Room is a bar. The Crane Room is a banquet facility. The restaurant will please you time after time with their diverse menu. Ask about their daily specials. See the menu at craneroom.com. The bar gives you an abundance of choices with 35 beers on tap and always changing. Their banquet services are always to perfection. The Crane Room, located at 3009 Wilmington Road in Neshannock Township. Call 724-656-1553.
Welcome back, and you know, the Y is such a great place to go, and they have a lot of things going on down there. For instance, Saturday, April 30th, from 11 to 4, it's their annual event, Healthy Kids Day. Yeah, the annual event brings kids and families together for a fun activity that encourages kids to build a lifetime of healthy habits. Events, demonstrations, bicycle safety checks, visit from firefighters, police, and the Frozen Queen, a pep parade, talent show, bouncy horses, prizes given away, and much more. You know, sign up today, and if you're ever wondering what's going on at the Y, you could text YMCA member to 84483, and they'll be glad to tell you. Also, keep in mind that June 6th starts their summer camp program, and as we go through the monthly membership fee, okay, beginning May 16th, your payment will be drawn out on the 5th of the month, not the 15th, so checkbooks be ready on that one. And preschool twist and tumble for 3 to 6 year olds, well, they have that, and creative movement for children 4 to 8 year olds. Just one of the things that you want to check out at the Y. Congratulations to the Silver Sharks swim team, as they completed a season and did just an outstanding job. I want to continue down. The YMCA International operates 119 countries, and congratulations to the YMCA on everything. So we're going to be back After we hear a word from these sponsors, please take a second and listen. They're supporting community television right here in Newcastle.
Come to Big Polly's Sports Bar in Newcastle.
The place is spacious with all the seating you'll need, with 2 bars and a huge menu that features wings, pizza, sandwiches, burgers, pasta, and fries.
Big Polly's
Is just right to watch the game. You'll love the sports memorabilia throughout the bar. There's plenty of parking too.
Big Polly's Sports Bar
In Newcastle at 207 East Long Avenue. Call 724-658-8800. That's 658-8800.
Wow, yes, it's fun to go to the Y, and now with great affordable rates, it's more swimming, more exercise, more family time. The YMCA in downtown Newcastle or the Y Zone on Eleanor Drive in Shannon Township welcomes you to a variety of programs, exercise, and fun events. Welcome back. As always, good to see you. And this dance benefit is very, very important. The benefit is for a 5-year-old who has been diagnosed with cancer. Yes, they need some help with medical and travel expenses. So who did they call on? Newcastle's favorite, the Durrells, Sunday, May 22nd, 2016. Now, you're going to see the ad run several times throughout the day right here on NCTV45. Cascade Park Dance Hall will host the event, and the music will be by the Durrells from 5 to 9, BYOB. Tickets are $15. They're available at the door. It includes a macaroni dinner, Chinese auction, 50-50 drawing, and tickets were donated by Whiting's Roll-Off, so we thank them. Now, also keep in mind, and please remember that the Master Gardener Series is taking place today, and then it'll be consequently the 19th and the 26th at the Newcastle Public Library from 6 to 8:30, and yes, quite a bit that they do. Today they're going to talk about, pollinators, exotic plants on the 19th, and attracting butterflies and hummingbirds to your garden on the 26th. So something that might interest you. Now, when we return, a whole bunch more right after these messages.
There's more than meets the eye. You gotta give them a Newcastle a try. The right small town for living. Look around.
Pegley's, pasta and more. When you're hungry for that great Italian taste, bellissimo, it is tremendous. You have to stop by Pegley's for pasta, sandwiches, pizza. Yes, it's Pegley's Pasta and More for that great Italian taste. It's not just for Sunday anymore. Head over to Pegley's. Hello and welcome. Yes, it's time for Crane Room 45 weather. And hey guys, you're going to like this cast because the bad stuff is coming to an end. Last night's rain and 32 with scattered snow flurries and showers. What will today look like? Well, the snow flurries and showers should be ending after 9 o'clock and giving way to partly sunny skies with a high of 46. Now, Tuesday night, mostly clear and a low of 28. And then on Wednesday, sunny with a high of 51. Wednesday's overnight low 32. And the rest of the week looks to start clearing up. So keep that in mind. Gary, get the suntan lotion back out. Things are going to get better. Now, that was Crane Room 45 weather. And we're going to be back right after these messages. Yes, I'm in Mr. Pizza. Hi, we're here with
Sydney.
and it looks like you girls have had a great lunch. Can you tell me what you have, Sydney?
The ham and cheese sub.
Oh, today's special. What did you have?
I had pepperoni pizza and part of the ham and cheese sub, and they were both very good.
Hey, it's always best when you get your food and somebody else's. And here at Mr. Pizza, what a great time. Stop down, check out the special. Today's programming is brought to you by NCTV45 and NC Radio 450, Newcastle's community television station. The Newcastle Lyric Opera, May 1st, will have a performance from 7 to 10 at Gallows Italian Villa. It's $25 per person. The number to call, 724-714-300, and then a 3003. Yes, it's the Newcastle Lyric Opera at newcastlelyric.org. Opera.org. Let me say that again for you. newcastlelyric.opera.org. O-R-G. They're going to have dessert, buffet, operatic entertainment, silent auction, and a maypole dance. Sounds like a good time for the good doctor out there as she gets involved with the Newcastle Lyric Opera. She's from Westminster, and you can once again watch anytime on your time because we had it on right here on NCTV 45. Now, isn't that something? We are light years ahead of our time. And that's going to do it for this segment of NewsWatch. Now, a few sponsors are going to be here, and then we're going to do a wrap-up. But right after these messages. So don't go away. Drink your coffee. It's good for you.
There's more than meets the eye. You gotta give them a Newcastle a try. The right small town for living. Look around.
Well, welcome back, and that's going to do it for this Tuesday, the 12th of April. And I want to thank everybody that makes community television in Newcastle possible. Our best days are ahead. Keep plugging, keep working out there. Support those local sponsors. Support Newcastle and Lawrence County. And by all means, you've earned it. Get that second cup of coffee. And have a super day in what I call the greatest castle in the world in the county of Lawrence. Have a great day, everybody, and we'll see you on down the road.